My team do a blitz every county. My God put a price on your past ahead, and I'm pulling up for the bounty. On the block with the water, they drowning. No mercy, my head is confounded. My weapon to shake of the block when they're knocking. The prophets don't miss when they sound it. Hey, my team rowdy. My team do a blitz every county. My God put a price on your past ahead, and I'm pulling up for the bounty. On the block with the water, they drowning. No mercy, my head is confounded. My weapon to shake of the block when they're knocking. The prophets don't miss when they sound it.
You are now flying.
Okay, we pull up in the hood where they say it ain't safe. It's all good, little nigga, we straight. We ain't doing nothing wrong, we just tryna be great.
You are listening to In the Scripts Reloaded.
They hate this, we on the block with the basics. And we ain't talking nothing, just a sword, there's a Cambridge. And we don't care about what they say. Everybody put your hands up if you feel good today. Hit the body up like what's good today. Hit me back like y'all really feeling good today. Probably about to hit another hood today. Now I'm swerving on a fly mission, but we like to call it serving. Cold on a hater, Iceman, George Gervin. Scriptures cutting deep, it's guaranteed to leave you hurting. Now tell me what the word is. We probably about to pull up in the hood where they say it ain't safe. It ain't safe.
You are listening to In the Scripts Reloaded.
A lot of these niggas, they can't stand us. Hearing us march is like an anthem. Yeah, we hear the sick, the lame, we tell them stand up. But some of these niggas is bitter, they bring cancer. Some of these preach for higher, we bring answers. Like karate, we keep growing higher and higher. Store my treasure to heaven, that's a wire transfer. We in dangerous places, but we still sad. Waiting at home is a high play. Oh, you think you hard with your AK? I got 144K. Fighting over blocks, we don't take you serious. We teach from the Bronx up to Nigeria. Filling up my cup till it runs over. Going hard till I go home.
You are listening to In the Scripts Reloaded.
Show them love in our enemies' face. They say it's a marathon, funny cause my guy racist. They hate this, we on the block with the basics. And we ain't talking nothing, just a sword, that's a Cambridge. And we don't care about what they say. Everybody put your hands up if you feel good today. Today. Probably about to hit another hood today. Now I'm swerving on a fly mission, but we like to call it serving. Cold on a hater, Iceman, George Gervin.
I've been searching my entire life trying to figure out where to fit in. Bishop pulled up on me and told me, Lord, I'ma get in. This was on the side, but we post up some like we're fishing. This was well accepted, no longer know what we're getting. Super Saiyan demons and doctors, I'm like with Goku. 1611 King James Version, that's where we go to. Just keep on your seatbelt and know that there ain't no eating. But if you see them cherries and berries, don't get too scary, Mrs. Officer, Mrs. Officer. Please take the handcuffs off of us. We ain't hurt nobody, so get off of us. And reading 1611 is the law for us. You ain't my kin, but excuse my friend. I represent the jungle, I'ma say that then. I remember Holy Spirit, now from way back when. And I know you pulled me over, cause from way back then.
We probably about to pull up in the hood where they say it ain't safe. It ain't safe. It ain't safe.
You are now flying.
We hit the block in the thousands. From Detroit to Ghana, from old block.
You are listening to In the Scripts Reloaded.
Here to clean up the problems. Preach. That fervent heat, some more on the beat. So who finna pay for this blood in the streets? Shush. They said the revolution wouldn't be televised, but we stand today and got the petrified. Our own lives we willing to jeopardize for the word of God. The saints to weaponize. We the dry bones that the text describe. The prophecy that got them mesmerized. My real Jews gon' stand the test of time, but the ones that bug and push the pesticide. We in the tabloids, y'all in your feelings. We standing up to fight for our people, cause we tired of the killers. We going live in a minute. We here to rise at the remnant. Y'all see we obviously different. Chosen for this 144, just how it was written. From and my posse just got back from Kumasi. Kindly, somebody find me. I'm in your hood with bishops and deacons and captains and angels and armies behind me. IUIC is moving at top speed. You see a dome, I see my sign. See, leave us alone. You scheming like Ponzi. Real ones is back. They screaming out. Devil must flee, I don't care where you went. Blood in these streets, red 10 on the tip. Listen your strip like we on a defense. We ain't reviewing your album when we say spinning your projects again and again. You know the prophet's a problem. Who about to do something about it?
We hit the block in the thousands. Hey. From Detroit to Ghana, from old block back to the islands. Reach. The army of God, we here to clean up the problems. Preach. That fervent heat, some more on the beat.
Hold on. Y'all ain't leaving out.
You're listening to In the Scripts.
Soul Tribe ride with a swag on them. Zay's on the beat, put the fan on it, band on it.
Sheesh. My people going to war. We bringing out the fire. Those heathens we ignore. Cause we know that they're liars. I'm reading in the we reading in the they reading in
Shalom, shalom, shalom. It's Captain Lemuel. Y'all are tuned in to In the Scripts.
Reloaded.
All praise to the Most High. Who I got on my left?
Officer Yakub.
Who I got on my right? His mic don't work. Who I got on my far right?
Officer Shamar.
There we go. Who I got on my far right?
Officer Ozai.
All praises to the Most High. So we got a couple of brothers missing, but it's all good. We're going to hold it down for you brothers that are missing MIA.
That's right.
Ooh. Ain't that what they say? Play that one.
when I came down.
There you go. There you go. Y'all gonna be all right. All praise to the Most High. So put the thumbnail up. Put the thumbnail up. Broadcast. What are we talking about tonight? Sleeper cells and sinful women.
Got it.
So we're gonna do a continuation of what we talked about last week with dealing with silly women laden with sin. We just did the youth violence conflict resolution seminar. It was excellent. All praise to the Most High. The Spirit moved us to, initially we were talking about violence, but a lot of what came out over the course of several speakers, you know, we were dealing with parenting, we were dealing with mothers raising their daughters, being an absentee parent in the home. There was a lot of things that came out. So, excuse me, a lot of things that came out. So, we're going to continue on with that. But first, we got to deal with prophecy. Give me Jeremiah 51:1. We got to deal with some prophecy. Put the thumbnail back up. Bring it out. Put the thumbnail back up. Sleeper cells. Hey, broadcast. I'm giving y'all a task. I'm going to give y'all a couple of seconds to find it, though, while we read the scripture. I want y'all to pull up the definition of sleeper cell, and then you're going to pull up the definition of special interest alien. I did not send that to y'all. I'm throwing y'all for a loop, giving y'all a pop-up, all right? Read that.
Jeremiah chapter 51 and verse 1. Bring it out! Thus said the Lord, behold, I will raise up against Babylon and against them that dwell in the midst of them that rise up against me, a destroying wind, and will send unto Babylon banners, that shall fan her and shall empty her land. For in the day of trouble they shall be against her round about.
All these nations, all her so-called allies are going to be against Babylon. Are going to be against Babylon. Who is Babylon? Babylon into today, a.k.a. America. America the Great, USA, United States snakes of America.
That's right.
That is Babylon the Great. That's who you're reading about right here, Jeremiah chapter 51.
Message.
All right? Go back to Jeremiah chapter 50. Matter of fact, read verse 12.
Jeremiah 51 and verse 12. Bring it out! Set up the standard upon the walls of Babylon. Make the watch
The
strong.
standard is the Bible. Go ahead, keep the thumbnail up. Come on.
Set up the standard upon the walls of Babylon. Make the watch strong.
Make the watch strong, meaning study. Go ahead.
Set up the watchmen.
Set up the watchmen, meaning set up the prophets. Come on.
Prepare the ambushes. For the Lord have both devised and done that which he spake against the inhabitants of Babylon.
Because everything that the prophets prophesy will come to pass. It's not a matter of if, it is a matter of when. 50 and 1. Jeremiah chapter 50, verse 1. Jeremiah chapter 50, verse 1.
Jeremiah 50 and verse 1.
Read out.
The word that the Lord spake against Babylon and against the land of the Chaldeans by Jeremiah the prophet. Declare ye among the nations.
It says what?
Declare ye among the nations.
Declare among the nations, meaning prophesy. Come on.
And publish and set up a standard. Publish.
It says, go ahead.
Publish and conceal not.
Meaning teach.
Right.
Prophesy. Come on.
Say, Babylon is taken.
Babylon is taken.
Baal is confounded. Merodach is broken in pieces.
Merodach or America is broken in pieces. Is that it?
Her idols are confounded.
All her idols are confounded.
Her images are broken in pieces.
Her images are broken in pieces. I'm thinking about something and I don't want to let it pass. I know we talking about sleeper cells. I'm finna throw y'all for, I'm finna go left on y'all real quick.
Uh-oh.
Okay. Pull up, broadcast. Y'all pull up America's National Food Days. Just, I'm going left. Y'all just stay with me. Y'all gonna be all right.
That's right.
Or maybe calendar, something like, okay, yeah. Go ahead. Yeah, yep, that's fine. I just want to see if it gives maybe a calendar, a list. Scroll down. Okay, let's go to this month. What month are we? Go to August. Go down to August.
The hell is this?
Yeah, I know. Y'all gonna be all right?
Yeah, you throwing one at me here.
Okay. Read off a couple of those. So this is, scroll up, August. Just read a couple of those.
Okay, August. National Raspberry Cream Pie Day, August 1st.
See, y'all didn't even know about National Raspberry Cream Pie Day.
The hell is this?
Go ahead.
August 2nd is National Ice Cream Sandwich Day. August 2nd, first Friday in August, is Braham Pie Day, or Brown Pie Day. August 3rd is National IPA Day. August 3rd is Grab Some Nuts Day.
What?
Pause.
Whoa.
Yeah, really, pause.
Go ahead.
August 3rd, National Mustard Day. August 3rd, National Watermelon Day.
Damn.
August 4th, National Chocolate Chip Cookie Day. August 5th, National Oyster Day. August 6th, National Root Beer Float Day. August 7th, National Raspberry and Cream Day. August 8th, National Spam Musubi Day. August 8th, National Frozen Custard Day. August 8th, National Zucchini Day. August 8th, International Beer Day. August 8th, sneak some zucchini onto your neighbor's porch night.
What?
August 9th, National Rice Pudding Day.
Okay, now go back out. Look for another list. Just for kicks and giggles. Look for another list. Yeah, I know.
I hope ain't nobody celebrating August the 3rd around
If they actually click calendar, I wonder if it'll pull up a calendar. Are you looking for an actual calendar?
Just a list calendar.
Okay.
Either way. Go to August. I know I'm throwing y'all for a loop, but it just popped in my mind.
Okay, August. National Sandwich Month, National Peach Month, National Catfish Month, Goat Cheese Month, Eat Dessert First Month, National Watermelon Month, National Brownies at Brunch
Scroll
Month.
down to the days. This is another list, right? This is a separate website, right?
Right.
Go ahead.
August 1st, National Raspberry Cream Pie Day. August 2nd, National Ice Cream Sandwich Day. August 3rd, National Watermelon Day. August 4th, National Chocolate Chip Day, National Champagne Day. August 5th, National Chili Pepper Day. August 6th, National Root Beer Float Day. August 7th, National Raspberry and Cream Day. August 8th, National Frozen Custard Day. August 9th, National Rice Pudding Day. August 10th, National S'mores Day.
Okay, why am I reading all these? I'm reading all these because I'm looking for a short. I'm actually trying to give myself some time to look for this short that Godfrey, what's the dude's name? He's a comedian.
Godfrey. Yeah, the
What's his
comedian.
first name?
He go by Godfrey, so
Okay, so Godfrey, he did a short that I'm looking for right now dealing with food. Here we go. 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 I just found it.
Yeah, you got me.
All right.
You got me. I like. I'm trying to figure out what I'm about to dig in on.
Yeah, I'm trying.
Sheesh.
Here we go. All right, broadcast. Y'all pay attention to the channel. Pay attention to the channel. Read the scripture again.
Jeremiah chapter 50 and verse we left off at 2.
Read about the idols.
Her idols are confounded. Her images are broken in pieces.
It says her idols are confounded. And what?
Her images are broken in pieces.
Okay, so we dealing with the idol. What verse is that?
Verse 2.
Okay, broadcast. I hope y'all paying attention. Pull up the video that I just posted. And just play like a minute of it. You got to yep. Unmute. Unmute.
Unmute.
There we go.
Why they never start with volume on? I don't
Enough. Okay? They have National Pizza Day. We got a lot of national food days. What the fuck is America trying to do to us? This FDA, Food and Drug Administration, something going on. What does FDA really stand for? Food is destroying us all. We have to stop this shit, man. We have the most poisonous food in the world. They ban our food in other countries. Our shit is banned. Do you understand that? But we're still eating this shit. Come on, man. 7-Eleven? Wings? I didn't even know they had wings at 7-Eleven. I would never eat wings at 7-Eleven. Go to any 7-Eleven around the damn country where there's some crackheads and some heroin addicts in the front say, hey, make sure you get those barbecue wings, man. Are you serious? And Whataburger, just stick to your burgers, man. Just stick to your burgers, man. What is this, man? Buffalo Wild Wings. Applebee's? Ew. Yuck. Buffalo Wild Wings, I get it. Wingstop, I get it. Wingstop. That's exactly what we need to do. Stop eating so much. A national food day for fat fuck America. Enough. When are we going to have like national stop eating so goddamn much year? Huh? We are unhealthy.
All praise.
We are unhealthy. We are overweight. We are dying left and right from all this good ass food. Hey, I like the food too. I have trouble. My weight goes up and down like everybody else's does. It's too fucking much. Even the Chinese restaurants that don't even, that only sell Chinese food, they making wings. Because black folk be like, man, y'all need to get some wings in here. They be like, we do for you. No, we have wing. We need to stop this shit, man. It's too much.
All right, you can drop it. You can drop it. Now, broadcast. To prove our brother's point, go to the next video. Pay attention to the channel and play that next video. I think you sent this. Yeah, I see you. I don't know. Well, maybe I seen it. I don't know.
Yeah, you sent it. I just screen recorded it.
Okay, pull up that next video. I want y'all to see. So here's my question, and this is for you to examine yourself. Have you made food your idol? Have you made chicken wings, Wingstop, Whataburger, Dave's Hot Chicken, Subway. Y'all help me out. McDonald's.
Chicken Express.
Chicken Express.
Chick-fil-A.
Chick-fil-A, especially Chick-fil-A. Lord have mercy.
Raising Cane.
Raising
Especially
Cane's.
Chick-fil-A, yeah.
Popeyes.
Popeyes. We just had that this past week.
Yes, Lord, and it was delicious.
It was. But have you made it your idol? Have you made it your idol? Now, put this video up. I know we a long way from sleeper cells. We coming back. Play that video. So pause it. So now the question is, does America have a health problem? So you see this first sister, and she is 263 pounds.
Wow.
Play it.
I had 3 donuts and 2 cups of coffee, but that didn't stop my appetite.
Somebody will tell her she
Pause
just
it.
thick, though.
Somebody say she just thick. What the
just
hell
thick,
do you
yeah.
got on? You look like a big condom. Damn. What the hell is going on?
Damn.
That's terrible. You look terrible. That's why modesty got to come back. We got to bring modesty back.
That's right.
We need more sisters that are modeling modesty. Because sisters like this look absolutely horrible.
And sisters, excuse me,
Go
Cap,
ahead.
they don't know that they look better when they dress nicer, when they dress like in modesty. When they dress in modesty, they look better.
Right.
They just look better.
They only think they look good because a brother will catcall and a brother will smash. That's it.
Right.
Beyond that,
You know, a lot of things that the sisters really suffer from is terrible friendships.
Yes.
Because you leaving a house like that, and you more than likely going to be out with your little girlfriends. They should be honest with you.
Right.
You should not be wearing that. You do not look good in this right here.
They not really her friends, are they?
Hey, that's what I'm saying.
She ain't even got no friends.
That's what I'm saying.
Sorry for coming outside looking like a Trojan.
right. Play it.
I'd only eaten 4 boxes of cookies.
The scale didn't even go that high.
Right.
Play it.
It's a walk of shame.
262.
Pancakes,
And look,
plenty of syrup and
hold
butter.
up. The sisters are walking off so slow because this is in public view.
Right.
And they like that. I ain't been on a scale in 10 years.
Right.
I done ballooned up to 275 pounds. And I'm telling you, when they look in the mirror, they buy them little skinny mirrors. And they still think they 180 or 160 from high school.
Right.
And then when you get on a public scale and that joker don't even go that high, it says NA or ERR for error. Because that joker don't go that high, that's a problem.
Yeah.
That is.
That is a problem. You have officially, you didn't do that from fasting.
Right.
You didn't get that big because you work out too much. You didn't get that big because you eating too many carrots.
Right.
Right, Cap. I'm gonna say this: we was in Spain. We was in Madrid, and Madrid was like a hub for all of Israel. We was able to identify the sisters that was from America by their weight.
Damn.
We looking at them like, yeah, that sister from the States. It was obvious. Like no one else looked like that, but the ones from America.
Damn. And you know what? It's the same thing when you go to the islands. Everybody, because in the islands, you're not just going out and, like, for example, St. Martin, there's like one McDonald's on the island. There's like one, I think there was a Taco Bell, and I may be confusing it with St. Thomas. But, very few, if any, like fast food spots. The sisters are, they damn sure not on 287 pounds.
Right.
Small. Those that are big, they got to have some money, or they doing something where they getting some money. That's the only way where you eating 4, 5, 6 times in a day. It is okay to skip a meal, and so I'm gonna tell you right now, it's brothers too. We found a video on sisters, but brothers too.
Yeah.
You are not gonna push up your way out of a bad diet. You not gonna run 18 miles worth of cardio in a day and think that that's gonna be your meal ticket to health. You can run 20 miles a day, and if you eating KFC Chick-fil-A 2 and 3 times a day, 6, 7 times a week, you still gonna be fat.
Right.
How much? I know. You want to get your treadmill and you want to do your sit-ups. You want to. I get it. You got to stop eating.
Right.
You got to. Listen. I'm from Texas. I'm a little country. You got to stop eating.
Right.
It ain't nothing special. It ain't no special pill. It ain't what's this thing they got now? The
liposuction. I mean, not the
Ozempic.
Ozempic. It ain't gonna be no Ozempic. I know y'all want the fat. I know y'all. If I searched it for some of you big people, I know if I went to your YouTube search bar, whatever, you probably got what's the fastest way for me to lose 30 pounds or lose the most amount of pounds in 30 days. How quickly can I lose body fat?
Right.
How much does a BBL cost?
How much do it? Lord have mercy. How much does lipo? The what's the other thing?
Tummy tuck.
The tummy tuck.
Yeah.
Like how much that costs? How many pounds can I lose with that? Listen, what they don't teach, because in America, what they don't teach you is temperance. What you don't learn in the Christian church is temperance. Broadcast in the background. We're gonna go back to the video. In the background, y'all pull up the definition of temperance. T-E-M-P, and spell it right. Temperance. Go ahead and play this. Y'all find that in the background.
And 2 slices of ham.
Yeah, and then hold up. And then what I want you, 'cause I just heard him say it. Find that video of that brother that y'all talking about. Yeah, the one that y'all just sang the theme song for. This is the theme song for our brothers and sisters that are trying to overcome that spirit of overindulgence. All right, put this back on and find those in the background. We so far, Lord have mercy. We so far from sleeper cells and terrorists.
Man.
Oh, it's the spirit, though. It's the spirit.
But yeah. This is what you need. This is what you need. Go ahead.
Right. 3 eggs, home fries.
Hold up. They missing numbers. Nah,
she
go
was
back.
314. Yeah, go back. That's a big girl.
Okay, yeah, just start. Oh Lord, y'all don't went to. That's fine. Whatever.
10 pancakes, plenty of syrup and butter, and 2 slices of ham.
She done broke the threes. Damn. 314. Play on.
3 eggs, home fries, 4 biscuits, all smothered in jam.
287 pounds. You did not get 287 pounds in 30 days.
Right.
So why are you trying to lose it in 30 days? What the hell wrong with you?
She bigger than me by damn near 60
She
pounds.
is 2 of me.
Yeah.
The other one that was 314, she is almost 2 of me. I think my latest one, I was 171, and that's fat, like gut fat or whatever. I'm 171. These sisters is ringing in at 314. Yeah, right. Again, we found a video on sisters, but it's brothers too. Go ahead.
2 glasses of milk and a cheesecake, and I thought I didn't want any more. And I just had to have
198 pounds.
And she walk off like she just disgusted.
Yeah,
maybe
taking a walk of shame.
Maybe it's their bones, and didn't they say
they got big bones?
They got big bones.
The big bones.
It ain't the bones.
Yeah, where the big bone skeleton
big
at?
bones, man.
Y'all remember the picture of the big bone skeleton?
Oh yeah.
I'm just big
Nobody
boned.
bones look like this.
Right.
Play it.
well, but those mints and that bowl by the door. That is why you're overweight. Oh yeah.
Ooh.
339 pounds. You did not get 339 pounds in 30 days. So why are you trying to lose it in 30 days?
That's an offensive lineman.
This is that is yes. You're not gonna lose it in 30 days. You didn't get that big in 30 days. What it's gonna take is for you to apply the tools that the Lord gave you. Y'all give me Sirach on what brothers and sisters must do in order to avoid being linebackers and big-backed brothers and sisters. Go back to the video while y'all find it. Let me know when y'all found it. Go ahead. Put it on.
Well,
all right. So that's it.
I wonder what if she got on.
All right, y'all found it? Yep. Yep, they posted it.
25.
They posted it. No, check the channel, guys. Come on. Y'all found it? Come on.
The book of Sirach, chapter 30 and verse 25. A cheerful and good heart will have a care of his meat and diet.
It says a cheerful and good heart will have a care of their meat and their diet. A lot of us, some of us eat out of boredom.
Mm-hmm.
You eat out of depression. You eat to overcome some shortcoming. It could be low self-esteem over whatever the situation is. Like, you got to know your trigger.
Right.
Because you're going to go on some kind of special diet. It's going to be the Atkins. It's going to be the what's these other ones? The keto. It's going to be Dorito. It's going to be Fajito. Whatever other diet that white folks done gave y'all over the last couple of years. Meanwhile, you still suffer from depression. So you're gonna be good the first 20 days, and then something's gonna happen in your life. The trials of life is gonna happen. Then all of a sudden you back to eating 2.5 bags worth of Dryer's ice cream. Not bad, but cartons.
Yeah.
Or you back to eating a carton of cookies and cream every other day, or whatever your vice is. Or you back to eating Popeyes for lunch and dinner. You have to have a what? Come on, read the scripture.
Verse 25.
Call it.
It's the book. My fault, Cap. I had went somewhere else.
The book of Sirach, chapter 30 and verse 25. A cheerful and good heart.
God says a cheerful and a good heart. That starts here. We'll have what?
Will have a care of his meat and diet.
Notice how our Father said, you got to fix this in order to fix this and this. Y'all can't see my hands, but I'm doing the big back thing.
Right.
You got to fix this first and foremost before you can fix your figure.
Right.
Be renewed in the spirit of your mind first and foremost. Because if you still get depressed at the drop of a dime, okay, cool. You're going to be keto today and you're going to be Dorito tomorrow.
Right.
It says what?
A cheerful and good heart will have a care of his meat and diet.
Uh-huh.
That's
it?
Yes, sir.
Give me, I want the one about with the Dainies. I want the scripture on the Dainies.
That's the one
now, while they looking for that, play this video.
Big back, big back, big back, big back. Yeah, my back is loaded up with snacks and different foods. Squeeze into this tiny shirt, my big back has no room. Big back, 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 big back. Might just eat a Big Mac, might just order DoorDash. Big back, big back, big back, big back, big back, big back. Yeah. Now can we run that back?
Listen, only in America. Hey, put it back on the screen. He had more. All right, whatever. Only in America do big backs. You can drop it. Only in America do big backs have a theme song.
Man.
Big backs have a theme song in America, in Babylon the Great.
Right. It's a female version.
Is it?
The sister sitting in the car? Have you seen that one?
I don't think so.
Hey, y'all find the sister sitting in the car, the female version. She eating she got a tray of food. I don't know how this tray of food even got in the car. It's so big.
Yeah, what do they call them things? Not doppelgangers. What they call them things? Mukbangs.
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 Mukbang.
Where they sitting up eating just gourds of food, just freaking wheelbarrows worth of chicken and burritos.
That's a thing?
Yes.
Yeah, and they put the microphone up to their mouth, and people listen to them smack on the food.
Really?
Because y'all
It's
ever
been a
notice
thing.
all the, like what's going on right now, and I be catching myself too. Everybody's reviewing food.
Yes.
Everybody.
Yes.
These people ain't got no job where they're actually assisting society and pushing black people forward. They're all trying out different chicken spots, Jamaican restaurants. Like, that's your life. That's your life. Lord have mercy. You found it?
Yeah, we got you. Sirach, chapter 37 and verse 29. Be not unsatiable in any dainty thing, nor too greedy upon meats. For excess of meats bringeth sickness, and surfeiting will turn into choler. By surfeiting have many perished, but he that taketh heed prolongeth his life.
He or she that takes heed to their diet and everything that we read above it says you what? Prolong your life. So depending on who you are, I'm going to just paint a broad brush. Many of the issues and the health issues that we have are self-inflicted wounds. Self-inflicted wounds. Your high blood pressure, your cholesterol, now don't say, oh, it run in my family, high blood pressure run in my family. No, nobody runs in your family. Y'all eat too much. Right. I know these are.
Well, hold on, Cap.
That was a bar, Cap. Hold up, man. You gotta run that back.
You gotta rewind that, Cap. Hold on, Cap. Yeah, rewind that. Say that again.
High blood pressure does not run in your family. Nobody runs in your family.
Damn. Like me.
Now, again, I'm painting a broad brush because somebody gonna say, well, high blood pressure do run in my family. Okay, cool. All right. Okay. But is anybody force feeding Popeyes to you? Right. If you know high blood pressure runs in your family, why exacerbate that issue? Why forward the affliction on yourself? If you know high blood pressure, high cholesterol, you know it runs in your family, okay. Maybe you should do some things to reverse that. Maybe you should have a care of your meat and your diet. Now, again, you must understand your triggers. Because for some of us, again, you eat just out of, you ain't got nothing to do, you just bored. And I know I find myself doing that. I will be just bored and just not doing nothing. I don't think about, well, let me do some push-ups.
Right.
I don't be like, you know what, let me go for a walk.
Right.
I beeline to the kitchen.
I need something sweet.
I need something sweet.
Right.
I'm looking for, you know what, let me go get some Izzy's from the store. Or some ginger beers or something like that. Mm-hmm. Just cause. Why? You gotta fix this. Stop it. Once you realize that, okay, God dog, every time I'm bored, like boredom is my trigger. So if you know boredom is your trigger, the next time you know you're bored, okay, what else can I do to be productive in this moment in time? Hey, there's a series on Netflix that Bishop said watch, or one of the deacons said watch. Yo, let me start that.
Right.
Mm-hmm. Rather than scrolling through all these food videos, and now all of a sudden I want a Popeyes mukbang. Right. I want all the sandwiches. I want all the wing flavors. I just feel like eating all the wing flavors, finding all the wing flavors.
That's to me. I can't fathom that because, I mean, and what you're saying is heavy because I was always a really skinny kid. So in my adult life, for me to hit like a stockier weight is an amazing thing, and it looked good at first, and now you find yourself at a certain age, and I'm beginning to realize that food is a struggle. Like there's an empathy that I can have now for people with trying to cut back on sugars and salts, and you know what I mean. There is a struggle. So I've got empathy towards people that are dealing with it, but it doesn't make me go soft towards it because I'm actively trying to fight it. You know what I mean? Actively trying to fight it. So it's like, come on, all right, I know it's a struggle, but do something though. Like take it down to one meal. Like you say, you might not get on the treadmill for an hour a day and and blah, blah, blah. But you've got to, it starts with the diet, and the diet, like you say, starts in the mind. You've got to feed yourself healthy ideology. You've got to feed yourself healthy spiritual food in order for your physical spirit, your physical stature to be able to take hold of it. So I get what you said. And it's at first, before my own battle, it was hard to fathom that food was an issue. But it's because I never realized, looking at other people, that because I was skinny, I didn't think food was an issue.
Right.
Now that I'm 225 pounds, it's like, wait a minute, hold up. Yeah, there it is.
but you know what? But that goes to what I just mentioned about, like, all them sisters that are 250 up to upwards of 330, 40 pounds. They didn't get like that overnight.
Right.
They have a habit, and that habit came from some trigger, whether it's, again, boredom, depression, low self-esteem. So that's how you kick them endorphins in, by eating a bunch of salt and a bunch of sugar. It's something.
Right.
You got to identify what it is in you that makes you overindulge on stuff that's literally killing you.
Right. Hey, Captain, can I get a script?
Of course.
Let me get Ecclesiastes 30 and verse 15. Because what's been brought out is really serious, and I don't think a lot of us take in consideration how serious, us taking care of our temple really is. But let's see what the Bible says about it. Yeah, Sirach.
The book of Sirach, chapter 30 and verse 15. Health and good estate of body are above all gold, and a strong body above infinite wealth.
So health and good estate of the body is above all gold, and a strong body, you being able to move your limbs, you being mobile, you being able to get up and go. Like, those are the things that we usually take for granted, because while we're stuffing ourselves with poison upon poison day in and day out, we not having a consideration of the temple that we was given. And we are poisoning ourselves. We're damaging the temple that we was given by these foods. And food, if that's your idol, if that's your vice, you need to understand that you got to make changes, because we're continuously destroying ourselves. You got to understand, they say when you turn 30, your bones get to cracking differently. You gotta warm up before you get going. But you gotta have a care in the mind of your body. The Bible literally says that this is above all gold, and a strong body above infinite wealth. Right. A lot of us like to chase riches. A lot of us like to chase things of no value, and we're casting to the wayside things that's above infinite wealth, which is the health and the state of our body.
Now, what I will say, I read this book. I haven't read the whole book, but I've read enough, and I've listened to enough of the audio book on YouTube. It's a book called Atomic Habits, and it mentions something dealing with, and I'm gonna read this quote. It says, "Outcomes are about what you get. Processes are about what you do. Identity is what you believe." So what I'm gonna say too is, in addition to understanding your habits, when the scripture talks about being transformed by the renewing of your mind, you have to change your identity completely. Change your identity around food. Like, you don't identify as an obese brother or sister no more. Once you change your identity around the food and what you do, whether it's food or whatever it is, but we're dealing with food now. Once you change your identity around it, your habits will align with your identity. Certain things you do what you do because that's who you identify as. I identify as, the shy brother. I identify as, I'm I'm just a homebody. I identify as, y'all help me out. Give me some other identities.
Couch potato.
Yeah, I identify as a couch potato, or I identify as a procrastinator. Okay, that's what you identify. So because that's who you identify as. That's your identity. So your actions and your habits align around that identity. Okay, so what are the habits and the actions of someone that identifies as being productive? As somebody that identifies as being fit, as someone that identifies as being an extrovert. What are the habits that align with that? What are the habits and the actions that identify and align with that identity? Let me start moving towards that. We talk about being transformed by the renewing of our mind, and then we think it comes by osmosis. Or we think that we just gonna read 1 or 2 scriptures and I got it.
Right.
No. You have to change your identity. That's what, when you talk about changing a habit, you have to get down to the identity of who you are, and that's what you got to transform. That's what you got to change. Temperate, you got something else?
Yeah. Hey, Cat, before you go no further, let's read Sirach 31 and 19.
While y'all getting that, put the definition.
Sirach chapter 31 and verse 19. Read out. A very little is sufficient to a man well nurtured.
I think that's one of the ones you wanted too, Cap, because it's saying you don't have to have a big plate of food.
Right.
Just a little portions can help. Read on.
And he fetcheth not his wind short upon his bed.
I was talking to a officer this past week, and I was asking him, hey, officer, I see you losing weight. He lost about 30 pounds. He told me that the time that he eats, you know what I mean, and an amount that he eats, he don't eat food after 6 o'clock. So when he wake up, he's not bloated. He get a good sound sleep.
Right.
All this is in the scriptures, right? Read on, officer.
Sound sleep coming from moderate eating.
From moderate eating. So don't eat a how you say it, a 10-piece chicken wings at 11 o'clock at night.
Right.
You ain't gonna get no good sleep. Sheesh. Don't eat no whole pack of Oreo cookies at 10 o'clock at night. You ain't gonna get no good sleep.
Right. He riseth early, and his wits are with him.
Cause he ate before 6, before 5. After that, he had nothing but some water, maybe a fruit or something. Read on.
But the pain of watching and choler and pangs of the belly are with an unsatiable man.
It's one of the ones that can't stop eating, can't push back from the table. Unsatiable, gotta have it all. Gluttonous.
Right.
You're gonna pay for that. So that's what Cat bringing out.
All right. Yeah, put that up real quick. Okay, read that.
The highlighted portion of
all of it.
The whole thing. Atomic habits. It is easy to get bogged down trying to find the optimal plan for change.
So what's the best way? Let me go through 233 different YouTube videos trying to find the best plan, the optimal plan. Go ahead.
The fastest way to lose weight, the best program.
What's the fastest way for me to lose the weight? Go ahead.
The best program to build muscle.
Okay, so is it a 2-day split, a 3-day split? Is it the chest and then the arms and then the legs on Tuesdays and then go ahead.
The perfect idea for a side hustle.
Okay, so can I do the camera? Should I sell peaches on the side of the road? What can I do? Go ahead.
We are so focused on figuring out the best approach that we never get around to taking action.
We're so focused on trying to find the best approach, the fastest way to do this, the best program for that, the most optimal plan for this, that you never get around to taking action. Go ahead.
As Voltaire once wrote, the best is the enemy of the good.
The best is the enemy of the good. So there's a quote in this book called not the Millionaire Next Door. It's the something millionaire. I forgot. But it says, there's a quote in there. It says, ready, fire, aim. Meaning what? You have to take action first. Just pull the trigger first. And then you will start to course correct as you go. Sometimes you got to build the plane as you fly it. So you're looking for the best program and the best workout program and the most optimal time to stop eating. Okay. Just start somewhere. You're going to start at 10 o'clock. Right now, you so used to eating, as soon as you get up, okay, I'm just going to stop. I'm not going to do my first meal till 10. Then, okay, shoot, I'm not even really hungry until like 11, noon, whatever. You'll course correct over time, but just start. All right, just start. All right. Lord's will, y'all got something out of that. Now, pull up. Let's get back to our regularly scheduled programming. Let's touch on the sleeper cells. So go ahead and play this, and then we're going to pull up the definition in a minute. Put that on.
Take a look at this. This was a bigger group of predominantly Middle Eastern men who crossed illegally here in Hakumba. Several of them, those special interest aliens we're talking about, meaning they were coming from countries that DHS has concerns about for potential national security or terrorism issues. They're supposed to get additional vetting. Caught up with several guys from Jordan, Egypt, and Turkey. Take a listen. Jordan.
Yeah.
Why'd you come to Egypt? Why'd you come to America?
For a job.
For a job?
Yeah.
You know it's illegal to cross the border like this, right?
Yeah.
You don't care?
Yes, I'm okay.
Hi, guys. Where are you guys from?
Egypt.
What country? Egypt?
Egypt.
Where are you from? What country?
I am from Turkey.
Turkey?
Yeah.
All Turkey?
Yeah.
That's a Edomite there.
I love you. I love you, America.
Where are you from?
From Egypt.
Egypt.
America.
Egypt. Guys, we got some pretty stunning data from our CBP contacts. Since October 1st here in San Diego sectors, there's been about 260,000 illegal immigrants apprehended by Border Patrol. We're told of that number, 78% of them have been released into the United States. And we're told that's primarily because a lot of the people crossing here are coming from countries where it is very difficult to deport people. They're not afraid of deportation. You heard that Jordanian guy tell me when I asked him, you don't care about crossing illegally? He says, yes, I don't care.
All right, you can drop that. Put up that image that I just posted in the channel. Look at the channel, and I want you to post that. Go back to Jeremiah 51:1.
Jeremiah chapter 51 and verse 1.
Bring it out!
Thus said the Lord, behold, I will raise up against Babylon and against them that dwell in the midst of them that rise up against me a destroying wind.
Militaries, go ahead.
And will send unto Babylon fanners.
I will send unto Babylon fanners. A fanner is AKA a terrorist. I will send unto Babylon terrorists. Put this on the screen. This is from October of last year. Read that. Scroll down.
More than 70,000 special interest aliens.
More than 70,000 special interest aliens. Go ahead.
Individuals from Middle Eastern nations.
So they tell you who's special. So they don't just call them illegal aliens. They call them special interest aliens.
Right.
They ain't just coming out here for jobs.
Right.
It says from Middle Eastern nations. Go ahead.
From Middle Eastern nations have crossed the U.S. southern border within the past 2 years, according to a report from Fox News.
Scroll down.
Bill Melgen from Fox News defines special interest aliens as a term used by the U.S. government to refer to people coming from countries that have conditions that favor or harbor terrorism.
Hold up. Read that part again.
Refers to people coming from countries that have conditions that favor or harbor.
They have conditions that what?
That favor or harbor terrorism.
They have these special interest aliens. This was October of last year. I can almost guarantee you that number has probably doubled, especially over the last couple of months. As y'all from October 7th last year up until today.
Message.
I can almost guarantee you that number has doubled. Why? Because America with their so-called allies, not so-called, with their ally Israel, they have troubled all the Middle East. So now their so-called allies, Egypt and Qatar, I'm telling you, Egypt, they're not allies.
No.
They're sending over fanners too. Qatar, they're not allies. Especially after this last bombing that Israel did. Especially after this last one. We got that one, right? What number is that? Let me find out. Somebody says something. Let me find out.
Yeah, and this is crazy because people don't understand when they looking at it. Yeah, I mean, should you be upset with Biden? Hell yeah, be upset with the Edomites. But behind all of this, though, is the hands of the Most High.
Right.
Because of the prophecy that was spoken. Jump down to verse number 14. Is that cool, Captain? Jump down to verse number 14. Because in 51, he's telling us that it's going to be a destroying wind coming. Jump down to verse number 14 and read that.
Verse 14. The Lord of hosts hath sworn by himself.
God swore by himself.
Saying, surely I will fill thee with men as with caterpillars.
I am the one that's going to move to fill you with men that's going to be like caterpillars. That's translated into all of these refugees and these sleeper cells that we see in America that are being built up. Come on.
And they shall lift.
And those caterpillars or refugees,
shall lift up a shout against thee.
Allah Akbar.
Allah Akbar. Allah Akbar. Allah Akbar.
We seeing it happen. So for those of you that are not praying and watching, because you're not keeping the commandments and the scales haven't been removed from your eyes, you don't see this happening, but it's plain as day.
Right.
Leadership been bringing this out. It's plain as day.
Right. You know, I want to make a point about that, because we're bringing this information out, and to some of you all, it's new information. You've never Olympics.
Right.
You're looking at the Olympics and these Greekish fashion games, and you see all of the different countries battling for these different type of medals, right? Yeah. You thinking that the world is at peace.
Right.
You thinking that, oh, we all come together. Mm-hmm. We have one commonality amongst us all.
Right.
So we must be good with these other nations.
Yep.
Meanwhile, back at the ranch, you have fanners that's already crept in.
Yes.
Right up under your breath, right up under your bottom lip, and you've never known it.
And the Olympics is one distraction. This Kamala Harris, whether she's black or not, is another one.
Good point. Good point.
The distractions are so major,
right?
Because right now, if you're paying attention, you seeing the UK all of a sudden is in an uproar, and I don't even know why. So when I looked into it, the UK is in an uproar due to immigration. They're in an uproar due to immigrants coming into their country.
Right.
And they over there, man, burning stuff and rioting.
Right.
But when I looked a little bit closer, the immigrants that they fighting against is the ones that look like us.
Of course.
It's the ones that look like us. I saw them drag one out of a car, all manner of stuff. But they saying, immigration, we don't want all of these immigrants here.
Right.
So the distractions are what's crazy. People are not paying attention to what's going on because of the things of the world. So you're 100% right, man. 100% right.
All right, go ahead and pull this up. Put up that article. Go ahead and read that.
CNN. Hamas political leader Haniyeh assassinated in Iran, plunging Middle East conflict into dangerous new phase.
Mm-hmm.
Go ahead. Play it. Play that video. Play that video. Put it back on the screen. Let's play that.
It would be nice.
It is quite a spectacular achievement by Israel. We're still waiting for all the details, of course, but a strike within Iran to kill the top political leader of Hamas is quite an achievement, and it will, of course, be a big shock not just to Hamas itself, but to its main sponsor, which is Iran, and a tremendous embarrassment for Iran that he should be killed within Iranian soil, if all those details turn out to be true.
Okay, so this is hold up.
Information is coming.
So this is Ismail Haniyeh. This was the primary. Y'all give me the word. Negotiator.
Right. He was the
primary negotiator for a ceasefire between Israel and Israel and Hamas.
Message.
All right. So he's Iranian, and Israel goes and kills this dude. They had some intelligence, and they killed him. Now, keep in mind, Israel killed his children. I don't know if it was last year or a couple of months. I forget.
Yeah,
but they killed his children.
A large percentage of his family.
Yes, they killed a large percentage of his family. and then they go and kill him.
Yeah.
America is still of the mind that, oh, well, negotiations, they're still active. They're still ongoing.
Right.
You know, we still see some daylight. If you murder my family, a large majority of my family, and then you murder me, and I'm the chief negotiator between American Israel and Hamas. In the middle, you have Qatar, Egypt, and then you had Ismail. You murder him. Egypt and Qatar is like, yo, all bets are off. What the hell did y'all just do?
Right.
Y'all just killed the negotiations.
Right.
America is going to continue to say, oh, no, it's all good. You know, we still see some daylight. No, listen, Iran already said, Israel has crossed the red line using American weapons.
Right.
America has not denounced the murder of this guy.
Nope.
Of this political leader. So, because you have not denounced it, that means you must be, help me out with the word.
A co-conspirator.
You are a co-conspirator. You are complicit with the murder of the Hamas political leader.
Right.
You're complicit with it. So now, when we go to the scripture, read that, Jeremiah chapter 51. We just read about the caterpillars. Oh, pull up sleeper cells. Pull up that definition. Let's look at the definition of sleeper cell. How long is this video? I can't see it. How long was it?
3 minutes.
Okay, not too long. Go back. Let's blow it up.
The definition of sleeper cell. A sleeper cell is a group of operatives.
It's a group of operatives from various nations. Go ahead.
Spies or terrorists.
Or terrorists or fanners. Go ahead.
Living in
or caterpillars. Go ahead.
Living in secret among a targeted community.
They're living in secret amongst us. They're at your 7-Elevens.
Right.
They are at your grocery stores. They are working at your financial institutions. Go ahead.
Among a targeted community.
Living
in secret among a targeted community, waiting for instructions or an opportunity to act.
They are waiting. They're only waiting for the green light. They're waiting for the thumbs up.
Right.
Okay, Abdul, you gonna go to the headquarters in D.C. Hey, Menjulama, you gonna go to the headquarters in L.A. Hey, Dunham, you gonna go to the headquarters in New York. You gonna go to the IMF. Fundelabam, you gonna go to Texas.
Allahu Akbar.
Your Geshnuam, you gonna go to Cali. And they're already dispatched.
Right.
They are just waiting on orders. That's it. Jeremiah chapter 51, verse 27.
Jeremiah chapter 51 and verse 27.
Read out.
Set ye up a standard in the land.
Set ye up a standard in the land, which is the Bible. Come on.
Blow the trumpet among the nations.
Meaning teach among the nations. Go ahead.
Prepare the nations against her.
Prepare what nations against Babylon? Go ahead.
Call together against her the kingdoms of
Ararat, Turkey.
Minai and Ashkenaz.
Many is Iran. Many is Iran. I-R-A-N. Hold that. Go back to verse 14. Where are those caterpillars coming from?
Verse 14. The Lord of hosts hath sworn by himself, saying, surely I will fill thee with men as with caterpillars.
I'm going to fill you with men. Where are those men coming from?
Turkey.
Read the scripture.
Verse 27.
The kingdoms of Ararat, Turkey.
Many,
Iran.
And
Ashkenaz. Germany. Go ahead.
Appoint a captain against her. Cause the horses to come up as the rough caterpillars.
Go ahead.
Prepare against her the nations with the kings of the Medes.
With the kings of the Medes, Iran, Iraq. Go ahead.
The captains thereof, and all the rulers thereof, and all the land of his dominion.
So guess what? All these nations, they are in wait. They're lying in wait. They're dormant right now. They are waiting on instructions or an opportunity to act. You don't think that what Israel just did in Iran is not a direct red line offense? It's that is you calling for war.
Right.
That is a direct call for war.
Right.
To go into somebody else's house and to murder their father, murder their mother, murder their children, murder grandmama. That is a direct call for war. So when we come back, Lord's will, life lasts. We're going to continue on with the sleeper cells, and then we're going to deal with the silly, sinful women. Lord's will, life lasts. We'll be back in a minute. Y'all are tuned in to In the Scripts.
Reloaded.
It feels good to have people standing with us that I know mean business. And, you know, I ain't worried about it. I don't feel like y'all gonna fall off. I'm glad to know that we got some brothers that demand justice with me.
We're your family. So we're here. And like I said before, it just begins now.
That's touch one! You touch us all!
We're going to use our platform to make sure that what happened to our brother gets published around the planet. Okay? If the news don't do their job, whether they do it or not, we're going to do our job.
That's right.
So your brothers are here.
Got over 300, 400 churches.
Enjoy an extended interview with Bishop Yawasap on Duty and Vision. Entertain yourself by reading about the Complete Man program. Let us take a step into Kingdom Comics, where you'll dive into the lives of our forefathers and learn what it truly means to be a man of valor. Now available.
Around 2 p.m. local time Sunday, police pulled over Wright. The police chief says they stopped Dante Wright because he had an expired registration on his license plate.
As Baltimore police investigators today privately reported their findings in the death of Freddie Gray.
There is only one person's version of what happened the night Botham Jean was shot and killed by Officer Amber Geiger. She told investigators she was in uniform when she arrived at what she thought was her apartment.
You still need to remember what happened. You need to remember what happened to Rasheed Carter. You need to remember these things.
Whose possessors slay them? We are being slayed, slaughtered, and hold themselves not guilty.
A lot is still under investigation, Anna, and of course, this is actually the second protest location near Centennial Olympic Park. We were at the Wendy's earlier with a group, but this is a second group. Of course, this here is Israel United in Christ.
A woman in Orlando was found hanging from a tree. Orlando police have said they believe she committed suicide.
But her family thinks that someone else is responsible for her death.
We stood up here and we heard testimonies from all different families, and it's the same thing. We're suffering from oppression. We're suffering from the things that happened to us from the days that we got off those slave ships.
It feels good to have people standing with us that I know mean business. And, you know, I ain't worried about it. I don't feel like y'all gonna fall off. I'm glad to know that we got some brothers that demand justice with me.
Is this the problem you face when it's time to go over the Bible? Have you been searching for a fun way to bring the Bible to the classroom? Well, look no further. IUIC Boom Cards has you covered. The perfect solution to keep your children edified and occupied during the Sabbath and throughout the week. These decks provide exciting and interactive ways to learn that are sure to grab your child's attention. Now loaded with decks teaching the high holy days, the commandments, and much more. Your child will love learning the Bible with IUIC Boom Cards. Order your deck today at www.boomlearning.com/author/IUIC.
We are back. All praise to the Most High. Y'all are tuned in to In the Scripts.
Reloaded.
All right. Hey, y'all put up that picture number 3. Number 3. Look at the channel. We back talking about the sleeper cells. These are terrorist groups that are just waiting on instruction. They're waiting on orders, and they're waiting on opportunities to attack America from within.
That's right.
All right. This is Iran said that its attack on Israel will occur without warning. So Iran gave Israel a heads up the first time that they attacked.
Right.
Last month, I believe. They told America. America denied that they knew. That's a bold-faced lie. They told America that they were going to attack. They told America's allies. They told Turkey that they were going to attack. And they did. Iran said this time, I'm not telling y'all nothing. We just going to attack.
Right.
All right. You had something that you posted. Number 4.
Yeah, bring up number 4. Bring up number 4. That's it? Is that it, Jeff? All right. So in this, what we're starting to see is a movement of allegiances. Pull up Luke 21. Luke 21. Luke chapter 21, or it could be Matthew 24, either one. But I think Luke 21 is the one I want. Luke chapter 21. Start at verse number 9.
Luke chapter 21 and verse 9. Bring it out! But when ye shall hear of wars and commotions, be not terrified.
Don't be terrified when you begin to hear of these wars and commotions that are coming up. Like we were just speaking about the stuff that's going on in the UK. Right. You've got unrest going on in other places over several different things. Come on.
For these things must first come to pass. But the end is not by and by.
So understand, y'all, that these things have to happen. What we're about to see, if you are watching and praying, if you are studying and applying so that you can gain understanding, what we're about to see, you'll understand it perfectly. Go ahead.
Then said he unto them, nation shall rise against nation.
Nation shall rise against nation.
And kingdom against kingdom.
One kingdom is going to rise up against another kingdom, but there's going to be allies and supports of kingdoms helping this kingdom versus this kingdom. Come on.
And great earthquakes shall be in diverse places.
Okay, that's it. That's all I wanted. All right, let that play. Let's see kingdoms rising up. So what we're seeing here, let it play. Pause. Read that.
Iran's president, Mossad Pezeshkian, met with Sergei Shoigu, the secretary of Russia's Security Council, on August 5.
So Iran is now meeting with the arch enemy of America, which is Russia. The two superpowers that were basically left was America and Russia. Russia now, with all of the things that they've already been into, remember when everything happened in Africa, they said, okay, we'll supply food and oil and so forth and so on. What they're doing is they're becoming the strong hand to all of these nations that are surrounding Israel and are also against America.
Right.
You understand? So Russia is being used as a proxy. Is that the right word? As a proxy for Iran to feed them the things that they don't have, but also to be a strengthener to the attack that's going to happen. Let it play.
Shoigu, a former defense minister, visited Tehran amid fears of a wider war in West Asia.
In West Asia. Go ahead.
President Pezeshkian said expanding relations with Russia was among Iran's foreign policy priorities.
It's a priority to them. Go ahead.
Iranian officials said Russia has begun delivering advanced air defense and radar equipment to Iran.
So, when you look at this, remember, it's America that's supplying that to Israel and some of those other nations that are allies to them. Meanwhile, Russia is supplying it to these countries that are the ones that are going to surround and start the war. So, what we're seeing is nation rise against nation. And you're going to see, is it in Matthew that talks about brothers fighting? Is it in Matthew 24? Look at Matthew 24 just real quick. Let's see. Go ahead and let that play. Let me see if I can. Go ahead and read it. You can read it.
Shoigu described Iran as one of Russia's key and strategic allies in the region. Russia has condemned the killing of Ismail Haniyeh, leader of the Palestinian Islamist group Hamas, in Iran last week. Shoigu also met with IRGC Commander General Bagheri in Tehran.
All right. So, well, go ahead and read that because that's the last piece.
He expressed Russia's willingness to speed up the completion of joint projects with Iran.
So now what we're seeing is things that are being escalated. Now they're in preparation to speed up joint projects to strengthen themselves against Israel because of what Israel did to Ishmael, their leader. Now, when we're looking at that, what are we seeing on the flip side? We're seeing America build its way into and build up their productivity and support for Israel, right? So what we're seeing is that Jeremiah, surely the least of them? Is that Jeremiah?
So in the same way that Russia is supporting Ukraine, and this the same way that the United States is supporting Ukraine against Russia, you have America supporting Israel so they can have their spot, so they can position themselves when it's time for war. The same way America is supporting Ukraine so they can position themselves against Russia. So it's all like America's using these smaller countries as a proxy. But when you look at Israel, right, with Netanyahu is also playing America. So he think he's playing America is playing him. He's playing America as well.
Right.
So it's brother against brother.
Right.
Right. Go to Jeremiah and go to verse 50 first. Jeremiah chapter verse 45. Jeremiah chapter 50, verse 45.
Jeremiah chapter 50 and verse 45. Therefore, hear ye the counsel of the Lord, that he hath taken against Babylon, and his purposes that he hath proposed against the land of the Chaldeans.
The land of the Chaldeans. All right, go ahead.
Surely the least of the flock.
The least of the flock going into Israel. meaning the small number of these Amalekites, this small group, surely the least of the flock
shall draw them out.
Is going to draw out war. They're going to pull America and its allies into this war. Come on.
Surely he shall make their habitation desolate with them.
And they're going to make the habitation desolate with them. Why? Because what Israel did, like Cap brought up a second ago, them playing buddy-buddy, and basically America, this is just a picture of what Edomites do. They throw a stone, and then they hide their hand like they didn't do it.
Right.
I'm going to give you all of these weapons. I'm going to give you billions of dollars to build up your stock in weapons. I'm going to send you nuclear powered this, and I'm going to do this, that, and the third. But we want you guys to hold back and have peace with them. This is America's trick. But God said that small little group is going to put a key in America's back. And that's what we're seeing right now.
That's what you're seeing with Netanyahu. That's what you're seeing with the Israelis.
Yes.
Go ahead, Cap.
Yeah, read that again. I just want this one little part.
Verse 45. Therefore, hear ye the counsel of the Lord.
Y'all know what the counsel of the Lord is? The counsel of the Lord is the Bible.
The
Bible is the only book on the planet Earth that prophesies about war. That you can go through a timeline of what is happening in current events right now. This book that was written thousands of years ago is the counsel of the Lord. It says what?
Therefore, hear the counsel of the Lord, that he have taken against Babylon.
So this portion of the counsel is specifically against Babylon the Great, a.k.a. America.
Message.
So this book that was written thousands of years ago, well before America was even on the scene, it prophesied what?
And his purposes that he had proposed against against the land of the Chaldeans.
America.
Surely the least of the flock.
The Israelis, the least of the flock. That little sliver of land.
Right.
Meanwhile, they got open air concentration camps. They are dropping bombs on Palestinian leaders.
Right.
They are dropping bombs on their families. So then it's not a wonder that you got two major nuclear countries, Russia and Iran. Y'all think Iran is like some third world country.
Man.
Y'all don't understand the nuclear power that Iran is sitting on. The stockpile that they sitting on. What Russia is supplying them right now is nothing. It's just their little extra stuff.
Yeah.
I got some stuff in my backyard. It ain't the stuff in the base. I got some little stuff in the backyard. Y'all want this? Y'all want these air defense systems?
It's really just to say I'm rocking with you. That's all it is. To say we good, we cool.
It's not even it's not a fraction of what America has in a stockpile. What they giving Iran is nothing. But they are. This is a show of force. So that's why they're trying to hasten and speed up this joint effort, this collaboration between them two, because they gonna lay a wound up under America.
Right.
Trust and believe.
Hey, Cap, and I want to. Can I read? Because there's a lot of people out there saying, why do we keep saying America when we talk about the Chaldeans and Babylon? Right. Read verse number 22 in Jeremiah chapter 51. Jeremiah 51 verse 22.
Jeremiah chapter 51 and verse 22.
We want to show you that this is not talking about Babylon back then. Read that.
With thee also will I break in pieces man and woman.
Kill a lot of people, men and women. Come on.
And with thee will I break in pieces old and young.
It's not going to matter old or young. God is the king of terror. Come on.
And with thee will I break in pieces the young man and the maid.
Now jump down to where it says that I will burn 25.
Verse 25. Behold, I am against thee, O destroying mountain.
That destroying mountain is speaking about America. Babylon the Great, referenced in Revelation 8 and 8. Come on.
Saith the Lord, which destroyeth all the earth.
And that's how we know, because ancient Babylon did not destroy the whole earth. Ancient Babylon went in and took the areas that they took. They didn't take the entire earth. Come on.
And I will stretch out mine hand upon thee and roll thee down from the rocks and will make thee a burnt mountain.
I will make you a burned mountain. Ancient Babylon was not burned. It was overtaken by the Persians and Medes. And they actually took that same little space in Shushan and was living there in that country and just took over what Babylon had and expanded it. Babylon was not burned up. Ancient Babylon. Ancient Babylon is modern day Iraq, and Iraq is still there.
That's right. That part when it says, and I will stretch out my hand upon thee and roll thee down from the rocks, meaning I'm going to take Babylon down from power, from rulership over the earth. Right. That's what that part means. America will be taken down from rulership. Right. Make no mistake about it. Jump down. I'm going to back you up. Jump down to verse 29 to prove this Babylon is talking about America. It's not talking about ancient Babylon. Go ahead.
Verse 29. And the land shall tremble and sorrow, for every purpose of the Lord shall be performed against Babylon.
Everything that God said was going to happen to America is going to happen.
That's
Go ahead.
To make the land of Babylon a desolation without an inhabitant.
So if this was talking about ancient Babylon, are there not still inhabitants in the land of Babylon right now?
Right.
So this can't be talking about ancient Babylon. It's talking about the daughter of Babylon, a.k.a. America.
That's right.
A.k.a. America.
That's right.
America is Babylon the Great, according to the Bible. It will be without inhabitant. The lake of fire will be America.
That's right.
It will be North America, the USA, whatever you want to call it, land of the free, the home of the brave, whatever you want to call it. This is where the lake of fire will be.
That's right.
All right. Now, with that, y'all had anything on that, officer?
Yeah, I want to say one thing. Because this right here,
no, go ahead.
This is how you know that the Lord ruleth in the kingdom of men. Because I just want to just make a point. Of all these things happening, the Lord is hardening Esau's heart. Because Esau is doing all this terrorism over here in these foreign countries, killing their leaders, and thinking that these leaders will not retaliate.
That's the pride of their heart.
It's the pride in their heart.
That's deceived them.
Right? They thinking that these leaders won't retaliate because they got so much pride.
Right.
And it's all the hand of the Lord, because he's going to show his true power when he redeemed the children of Israel. You understand what I'm saying? So, yeah, the Lord ruleth in the kingdom of men. So the Lord is stirring that pot to get things rolling.
Right.
Now, I know y'all think salvation is coming tomorrow after y'all, with all the wars and rumors of war. I know. Get that Matthew 24:8. We got to sober y'all up. We got to sober y'all up real quick, because guess what? Babylon does not go down until Israel is afflicted.
That's right.
Babylon will not go down until, when I say Israel, I'm talking about the Israelites in Babylon are afflicted. Read that.
Matthew 24 and verse 8. Read out. All these are the beginning of sorrows.
So what we're witnessing right now is the beginning.
That's right.
Is the beginning. As you read through the rest of the chapter, it talks about brother delivering up brother, being delivered to governments. It talks about being killed, all of that. The martyrdom has to happen. We got to be killed. We got to go through famines. We got to go through pestilence. COVID-19, that was just the beginning. That was just the beginning. You not being able to leave your home for a week or whatever, however long it was, that was just the beginning. It will get worse. It will get worse. It's not a matter of if. Every purpose of the Lord will come to pass. All right. AV, go to, go to number 10. Look at the list. Go to number 10. Look at the channel. Go to number 10. So we're going to switch gears. We're going to talk about the sinful woman. We're going to talk about the sinful woman. So we played. All right. We appreciate you. All right. Go back to the video.
They was trying to stress the point.
Yeah.
Goodness.
So we showed the video last week, but I want to bring out a scripture dealing with this. Play that real quick. Y'all still in the Christian church in 2024 for what? Play that.
An opportunity to try my wig. Well, tell me about it. I don't care. Y'all don't think this is my hair, do you? I really don't care. Because none of this is really necessary.
What it takes. Do you think the woman with the issue of blood cared about her hair? Do you think the woman with the issue of blood cared about what she looked like? The woman, all right, I'm about to take it off.
So now she boxing with the enemy.
Right.
It ain't never.
And look at all them single black women screaming.
Man.
I guarantee you a good 60% of them.
She took her wig off too.
Now she got them all taken off their wigs. Now she got them taken off their wigs.
Wow.
What edification? Where do black people go with that? Where do black women go with that? Okay, after the she took her wig off. It fell off. She took it off. Other women start taking their wigs off. Then what?
Right.
After that, then what? What progress is made?
Nothing.
Right. Does that help out the baby mamas and the baby daddy syndrome in the black community? What about the STDs and the HIV in the black community?
Bring it out.
Right.
It worsens them.
I don't get it. Isaiah chapter 3, verse 12. I don't understand it. Y'all are still in the Christian church. You still got sisters on the fence. Yep. In 2024, should I be an Israelite or should I continue in the potter's house?
Right.
Taking off my wig and foaming at the mouth. I don't know.
Get some help.
Such tough decisions. Read that.
Isaiah chapter 3 and verse 12.
Read it out.
As for my people, children are their oppressors, and women rule over them.
And women rule over them. Verse 24.
Verse 24.
No, was that it?
No, sir.
Come on.
O my people, they which lead thee cause thee to earth.
They which lead you. Did not T.D. Jakes just pass off the mantle to his daughter, Sarah Jakes?
Yes.
So now she's running the woman thou art loose.
Right.
Not loosed, loose.
Right.
I know what I said.
Uh-oh.
The woman thou art loose program or whatever it is, conference, seminar, whatever. Now she's going all over the country and all over the world, snatching wigs off. Meanwhile, it says what?
O my people, they which lead thee cause thee to earth, and destroy the ways of thy paths.
And destroy the ways of thy paths. Destroy the ways of thy paths. What are the ways of thy paths? Psalm chapter 25 and verse 12.
And Cap, while he pulling that, that's I was just thinking. When he passed it off, he now no longer is calling it woman thou art loosed. It's now called, Lord, woman thou art loose. He's now calling it woman evolve.
Woman evolving from what
right.
to what?
That's what she's pushing. She's saying now that they have been loose, now they're evolved. It's her new movement.
Ain't no way, boy.
What in the hell does that mean?
I have no idea.
What does that mean?
Get to that.
Psalm chapter 25 and verse 12.
Bring it out.
What man is he that feareth the Lord? Him shall he teach in the way.
What you reading?
Say Psalm 25 and 12.
10. I probably said 12, but 10.
10. All the paths of the Lord are mercy and truth.
Are mercy and what?
And truth.
And what?
And truth.
So what do the women take us from? The
truth.
The truth. Go back to Isaiah 3. Now y'all get some context. And they which.
And they which lead thee cause thee to earth.
They which lead thee cause thee to earth. Come on.
And destroy the way of thy paths.
And destroy the way of the truth. Destroy the way of the truth. So now y'all loose and y'all evolved. From hoes to whores. That's the only thing that the black church is raising. I'm going to tell you straight. How do I know? Because I was there. I saw more baby mamas and baby daddies in my church growing up than I saw at my high school. My high school was over 4,000 people. My graduating class was like 3,800 people.
Wow.
And I saw more hoes, more baby mamas and baby daddies in the Christian church than I saw in my high school with a graduating class of 3,800.
Right.
Verse 24. So now, why is her wig falling off?
Verse 24.
Bring it out.
And it shall come to pass that instead of sweet smell, there shall be stink. And instead of a girdle, a rent. And instead of a well-set hair.
And instead of well-set hair, beautiful woolly hair.
Right.
Come on.
Baldness.
Wig falling off all over the sanctuary. Let me throw my wig too and wave it around like a helicopter.
Bald head scallywag.
Bald head scallywag. They got whole songs not even knowing that it's scriptural. So that what you just mentioned about the bald head scallywag, that's in the scripture.
Right.
It's in the scripture.
Damn.
Y'all gonna have dirty box and bald heads. That's what the Bible says.
Damn.
Did we not just read what we just read?
Hey, it's in the Bible.
It's clear to me.
Yeah, it's
It is very clear to me. So now go to, I just wanted to touch that because I didn't get to touch it the last time.
What are we reading? The Bible, nigga.
The Bible, nigga.
That's right.
Play number, that was a perfect time of broadcast. All praise. Y'all all right. Play number 12. Number 12. Play number 12. So now we're going to go to the sisters dealing with black men feel black women are too angry to deal with. I want y'all. We're gonna switch gears just a little bit. Y'all should be able to see the what do they call these things? The bookmarks. And I want y'all to go to anger. 5 minutes and 33 seconds. We want to understand from the mind of the black woman, why is she so angry? Because when you listen to Clubhouse, you listen to different podcasts and stuff like that, the black man ain't SH. I don't need no man. Ain't no man finna be telling me what to do. Didn't you? What's that me? Hey, broadcast. Y'all all right? All right. What I want y'all to do, I gotta find this. Somebody posted it, or did I just see it? I don't know. It was a short that I seen. Ooh, but was it y'all give me, somebody say something.
Hey, what's that new thing they doing, officer, where they be popping the balloon? When
the balloon pops.
Yeah,
the balloon pop challenge. Yeah, the balloon. Oh, check this out though. I saw one from right here in Dallas. The Christian balloon pop.
The Christian balloon.
Oh, bro, it was horrible.
Lord have mercy.
But I think I watched the first maybe 8 minutes. I don't even know how I got that far. I didn't get past the first contestant. It was ridiculous. It was horrible. But it's somebody right here in Dallas that did their own little thing called the Christian balloon pop dating or whatever it was. Exactly. That's what it was. Pure fail.
Broadcast, y'all paying attention? I posted it a couple of seconds ago. It should already be up. Y'all all right? Now,
most of us black women.
I just want y'all to hear some of the talking points. A lot of the stuff that she's getting ready to say, y'all done heard a million times. Y'all have heard on a million podcasts. Y'all have heard all across the board. Play this. Meanwhile, the same men that y'all talk SH about, y'all raise by way of your sons, and y'all have sex with. So the cycle continues. You say men ain't SH, but meanwhile you having sex with them. You having kids with them, and then you raise ain't SH little niggas.
Right.
Man.
Right.
Play that.
Notice most of us black women, we do an outstanding job at keeping other black women single.
There it is.
Girl, don't listen to them. Don't listen to them men. Girl, don't listen to them pygmies. Girl, wear what you want to wear. Talk how you want to talk. Go to whatever after hour spot you gonna go to. Do you. Bar hop. Do you.
Also,
girl, your man is controlling. Couldn't be me. I'd be letting him go. Ain't no way. Ain't no man finna control me. Ever. What? Control who? What? Not me. Girl, please. Couldn't be me, baby.
keeping them single.
Yep.
Okay, so these are the talking points that you hear all the time from single dog mom black women, right? And I'm talking about, of course, we're talking about in the world. We're not talking about sisters in the truth. We're not talking about the sisters in the process of repentance. Of course, we're not talking about them.
Right.
But you can carry that same attitude. You may not say it verbatim, but in your actions, if that's how you moving, and can't no man tell you nothing, and you ain't my husband, you ain't my Lord, you my partner. How you treating your Lord like your partner?
Right.
That's the SH they say in the world. What the hell wrong with you?
Right. And he's stupid if he letting you treat him
And
like
you crazy as hell
Yeah.
if you think I'm finna let you call me your partner.
Right.
Because when they say partner in the world, they're talking about equals.
Right.
He's my equal. He ain't above me. He's not over me. I am not in subjection to him. No, I don't obey him. He's my partner.
Right. Right.
We are partners. We are equals.
You know, Cap, it's heavy that you bringing this out because women, they be insecure with their other friends. So they try to project their lifestyle upon them. Like the men that they may want ain't even looking their way. So they know they have no shot at getting the men that they want. So they'll try to project their insecurities and their lifestyle on this one. Say, oh, your man got this, X, Y, and Z. Girl, you better not, he ain't controlling you.
Right.
You shouldn't wear that. You shouldn't do that. So they can have someone in the same boat as them.
Yes.
Right.
But this is why you gotta be sure, you gotta be careful about who you hang out with, right? Let me get a scripture. Give me Sirach chapter 13.
Misery loves company.
Absolutely. Misery loves company. You got to be sure about your friends. The scriptures say if a man getteth a friend, you got to prove him. A friend, you should direct your friendship aright. But watch this. Go to Sirach 13 and verse 16.
Book of Sirach, chapter 13. Want me to start at 15 or 16?
You start at verse 16.
Verse 16. All flesh consorted according to kind.
So if you got a group of sisters that's single, that's insecure, baby mamas, have terrible relationships with their baby father. First of all, you shouldn't even have a baby father, but have terrible relationships with your mother, with your own father. Come on.
And a man will cleave to his like.
You shouldn't be around them people because that's what you're going to become, right? You're going to continue taking heed to what they tell you, and then you're going to start manifesting that in your own relationships, the things that they say. You're going to start becoming like that. Read on.
Verse 17.
Yep.
What fellowship have the wolf with the lamb? So the sinner with the godly.
So what fellowship should you have with nothing but single, bitter baby mamas?
Right.
That should not be in your friend group. And you may have grown up with these ladies and they have become monsters. You got to change your friend group because that's what you're going to become. And if you're trying to get your mind right, if you're trying to transform your mind, you got to change your friend group.
That's right.
That's it.
And but Sirach 37 it goes into that whole thing. Sirach 37 tells you who not to consult with. And so a woman that's jealous or envious of you, which is a woman that don't have a man, but see you got one, she always going to counsel for her own self.
Yes.
She going to counsel so that you there miserable with her. And in the world, if he fly enough and she think he cool enough, she going to backdoor her homegirl and slide right in.
Yes.
Exactly.
You know what I'm saying? And be giving it up to him.
Exactly.
And then acting submissive when he tell her to shut up, even though she told her homegirl not to.
Right.
Yeah.
She just did that to fill her belly.
Yep.
Right.
All right, play that. Go back like maybe 5 seconds. 5 seconds or so. There you go.
A lot of our culture makes us into, well, we glorify the anger. Yeah, right. So it's like we do glorify that. So when it comes to black women, and you're asking where do we think, I know we can't speak for everybody, but there's a lot of different reasons. People's childhood trauma that happened then, they didn't get help for that, and it escalated into them becoming this pent up, chip on your shoulder, angry black woman, right? So there's a lot of different reasons. I think that if I were to pinpoint outside of like trauma, I would say a lot of it has to do with social media. And I say that because we've created a society of women who are like we said in the video, want to be validated. And when a woman wants to be validated, right, by others, it creates this kind of narcissistic attitude. Like I'm saying, going back to feminism, feminism is telling women that they don't need it.
Hold it. Go to 1 Corinthians 15. So this is why you cannot allow social media to be. Let's fix the camera so officer's not cut off. You cannot allow social media to raise your kids.
Right.
Because then you'll wonder why they got resting bee face at 16 years old. They're not charitable. They're not pleasant. They're not shamefaced. And then you look behind the curtain and you go to the time on social media and they got 8 hours worth of Instagram and YouTube shorts.
Right.
What all they seeing is these chicks. I can't name all the names. You see all these chicks with this black girl magic and these badass attitudes.
Mm-hmm.
Read that.
1 Corinthians chapter 15 and verse 33.
Read out.
Be not deceived.
Don't be deceived. Come on.
Evil communications corrupt good manners.
Evil communication. That's what the sister's mentioning. Put childhood trauma aside. Put the extremes aside. The rape and the molestation. Okay, put that on the shelf for a second. Those for the majority of you that grew up in a halfway decent home and there was no major traumas or abuse or nothing like that. Right. Just reflect how much of your character was shaped by what you saw on TV. I know when we was coming up, it was Basketball Wives and stuff like that. So you saw, I forget these chicks' names. One of them is a so-called born-again Christian, right? Shaq's ex. Shawnee.
Yeah, Shawnee.
Yes, she married a pastor. Then you got these other chicks, the tall one, the more manly one. I forget her name. So you got all these girls that sisters, at least coming up when I was coming up, and I'm saying it like I'm 53, but 2005, 2006, 2007, how much of your attitude and how you act right now is based on what you saw and what you were fed every single day? How much of how you act is based on a character you're trying to portray based on what you saw?
Right.
You're trying to reenact, what is these girls' name on hey, pull up the cast on Atlanta Housewives.
To your point, Cap, some of the sayings that they were saying back then. So they took the character, what they used to say, bye Felicia. You know what I mean? That went all across the board, So a lot of times you look and you learn the ways of the heathens, what I mean? Of the heathen customs. Right. We was mingled amongst them, and now we watch them on television. The Jew, the Amalekites, what they do is try to make our people look bad. They paint us in the illest form. They never paint a positive. What happened to the Cosby Show?
Right.
What happened to those Family Matters?
Right.
When we was looking prosperous, but nah, they don't. BET ain't even BET no more.
Right.
Right. So it's Candy Burris, Cynthia Bailey, Kenya Moore. Cherie Whitfield, Portia Williams, Nene. That's the one I was thinking of. Nene Leakes.
She was the main one.
She was
horrible.
Terrible. I'm trying to be. She was terrible.
She was bad.
Some of these other girls I don't really remember, but I remember Eva Marcille. Some of these other chicks I don't remember, but nonetheless. So these are some of the ones. So how much of your character is based on a character?
Right.
So you've molded your personal character around TV characters. Right. So that's what the sisters are going into. That and a lot of the stuff that we say is based on what we hear on these podcasts and stuff like that. Right. That's why the Lord said we got to be ye transformed by the renewing of our minds.
That's right.
Get that in Sirach chapter 19. I'm gonna read y'all something real quick. Get Sirach 19. I mean, not 19, 25. Okay, sisters. I want to say I said this before. Maybe I didn't. Read. A part of you remolding and reshaping your character is gonna be around Proverbs 31 and Sirach 26. you renewing your mind. And then, of course, as you read through the history, you see those examples of Proverbs 31 and Sirach 26. I'm going to read y'all something, though. Sirach 25, I want you to start at verse 16. And we're just going to read now. Let's just see what we come up with.
Sirach chapter 25 and verse 16. Read out. I had rather dwell with a lion and a dragon.
You're going to read fast. We got a lot of reading.
Than to keep house with a wicked woman.
I'd rather live with beasts than to live with a wicked woman, with a Nene Leaks. Go ahead.
The wickedness of a woman changeth her face.
That's why that's what they call resting bee face.
Right.
And darkening her countenance like sackcloth.
So then she give you that snarl. Because black women, they just mad.
Right.
Just mad.
Right.
What you mad for?
Right.
Come on.
Her husband.
Now again, trauma aside, we understand trauma, stuff like that. We get that.
Right.
But from what the sisters are saying, a lot of that comes from what you are filling your spirit with.
Right.
Go ahead.
Her husband shall sit among his neighbors. And
so a husband's going to sit around the other men.
Right.
And when he heareth it,
when he hear you,
shall sigh bitterly.
Here this bee come. Oh, God.
Yep.
Oh, God. Here she come. Come on.
All wickedness is but little.
All wickedness is but little.
To the wickedness of a woman.
To the wickedness of a woman. Come on.
Let the portion of a sinner fall upon her.
Come on.
As the climbing up a sandy way is to the feet of the aged, so is a wife full of words to a quiet man.
A brother don't want to hear a bunch of talking. You talking 24/7. Talk.
Right.
Men don't want to hear that.
Right.
We don't want to talk. Okay, how's your day? Okay, it was good. I don't want to hear about captivity by the time I get to the house. I just want to chill.
Right.
I want to watch, Bishop said, watch the new series on such and such. Watch the new documentary. Just let me watch the documentary.
Right.
Hey, you know what would be dope? Just sit down and watch it with me.
Yeah.
And then let's discuss the actual documentary.
Yeah, we can go through that.
And what did you see and what did I see? And then let's have an adult conversation about the documentary. And then guess what? That rolls into me teaching you something.
That's right.
Now you can be taught and you can't say that I didn't guide you with the scriptures and put something in your mouth, but no.
Instead, she want to talk. You know Susan. Remember I told you about Susan last time? Susan and Chuck the last time Chuck came and then the owner came through. And after that, we was, I'm so sick of this. Me too. I'm sick of this.
Yeah, right.
Come on.
Come on.
Stumble not at the beauty of a woman and desire her not for pleasure.
So that's how sinners end up falling. That's how your portion falls upon a sinner, because you be going at her for her beauty. Meanwhile, she's the biggest bee on the planet. Go ahead. At least on the block. I can't say the planet, but at least the block. Go ahead.
A woman, if she maintaineth her husband, is full of anger.
So this is not talking about the Proverbs 31, the Sirach 26 woman. This is not talking about the Annas of the world who hold their husbands down. Right. Go ahead.
Impudence and much reproach.
This is the one that the lazy brother, this is what that's talking about. So now she's having to maintain him.
Right.
Not hold it down for a season. Now I got to maintain you while you at home playing Nintendo 64.
Right.
Go ahead.
A wicked woman.
Now it's going back to the wicked woman.
Abateth the courage. Maketh in heavy.
To abate meaning to reduce or remove the courage. Go ahead.
Make it in heavy countenance and a
so
wounded.
Then you be looking all sad and depressed because she won't hush or she wicked as hell. Every time she open her mouth, it's an argument. You ain't doing something right. She ain't got no respect. She always complaining about something.
Right.
Everything is a problem.
Right.
The car ain't nice enough. The house ain't big enough. The food ain't good enough. God, dog. Everything is a complaint.
Yeah.
Come on.
Maketh in heavy countenance and a wounded heart.
Come on.
A woman that will not comfort her husband in distress maketh weak hands.
He going through hell at work. He got all this stuff due. He trying to get a promotion. He breaking his back, trying to do what he can at work so he can be recognized for the next position or move departments because they racist as hell, they not gonna let him. Or there's some what is that where his family, they promote the family. Thank you.
Nepotism.
Because there's some nepotism going on.
Yeah.
You can't get the position that you're looking for in order to bring your family to the next level, or you work in this job and then you trying to get this certification or these certifications so you can set the family up to get to the next level because your wife keep complaining, and then you staying up, you got late nights and early mornings.
Right.
She won't make you a sandwich. She won't put nothing in the oven for you. By the time you get done studying, you ain't got no breakfast. Your lunch ain't made. Meanwhile, you got the nerve to fix your black ashy lips to complain about what we ain't got.
Sit your dumb ass down.
Thank you. Come on.
A woman that will not comfort her husband in distress, maketh weak hands and feeble knees.
So now I don't even want to do nothing for you.
Right.
With your ungrateful behind, all we want is a little gratitude.
Right.
That's right.
And a little respect. We want gratitude and respect.
Right.
They go hand in hand.
Yep.
Gratitude and respect.
Yep.
Mm-hmm.
And then help us get to the next level.
Right.
The class that came out some months ago, happiness is what was it?
Choice.
Yeah, happiness is a choice. That's a very simple thing, because that contentment that we show, men know how to be content with what we have for them.
Mm-hmm.
If I know I can't afford no more than a 2-bedroom, 2-bath house, I'm not going and getting a 4-bedroom, 3-bath house just because that's what you want.
Right.
Even if you doing everything that you supposed to do,
Right.
I know that financially I can't go get it.
Right.
So what's going to make it easy for me and you is to just sit back, chill, keep supporting me until the Most High decide that that's what he going to put us in.
Right.
I'm working for it.
Exactly. Remember the scripture says, and I don't remember where it's at. I know it's in Sirach. It's either 20 or 21 when it talks about here is he that is hindered from sinning through want.
Through want. Yes.
Sometimes because you ask and you don't receive because you're trying to consume it upon your lust.
Right.
AKA covetousness.
Right.
AKA you looking at the Joneses and you counting their pockets and then all of a sudden, well, why we ain't got that?
Right.
Maybe you don't need that. Go to Hebrews 13 and 4. You can read 4 and 5 real quick, and then we're going to come back. Come on. Come on.
Hebrews chapter 13 and verse 4. Marriage is honorable in all.
Come on.
And the bed undefiled.
Come on.
But whoremongers and adulterers God will judge.
Come on.
Let your conversation be without covetousness.
So notice how he goes right from marriage into letting your conversation be without what?
Covetousness.
Be without covetousness. Come on.
And be content with such things as ye have. For he have said, I will never leave thee nor forsake thee.
The Lord said, I'm not going to leave you nor forsake you. If I've clothed the lilies of the field, the birds got food, why you don't think I ain't going to feed you? Now, is it going to be D&B, Dooney and Burke? Is it going to necessarily be Louis V or Michael Kors? Or is it going to be whatever other name brand is out there? Maybe not. Maybe not. Maybe I got a little something extra, and because you want, you want the name or whatever, you want the brand name or whatever.
Right.
Okay, cool. I know in my older age now. I say my old age. Yeah. In my older age now, I don't be so much worried about brands as I am.
That's
just
right.
looking nice.
Just looking nice,
being comfortable.
Even more than looking nice, I want, what's the word I'm looking for? I need something functional. I just want something functional.
Right.
I just, if I'm going to, if I need a everyday wear shoe and I don't want, and I want something somewhat like barefoot or whatever that's not so much cushion so I can actually feel my feet on the ground. I'll go with a Vivo barefoot, VIVO barefoot.
Right.
You can look it up on your own. Or maybe I want something, I want a running shoe. It ain't necessarily got to be Nike. I know there's other shoes out there, New Balance and all this other stuff. I'm not a brand whore like I used to be, where it had to be a Jordan or it had to be a Nike or it had to be a... I prefer not to have no brands. You know why? Because that makes me a target. And I know as evils wax worse and worse in these last days, and I see somebody, or you see, or Negroes see somebody, and they dripped out. They got the Jordans on, and they got y'all give me some brand names, I don't know, full Nike suit, and then they getting into a BMW, or they getting into a Mercedes or whatever. Okay, he got some money,
right?
Yep. Or at least he looked like money.
Yep. Target.
So that make me it's just over time your mind just changes on certain things.
Yep.
And my change on everything, no, but I know certain things I just need it to be functional. Right. That's really what I need.
Right.
I need it to be functional. My pants can be whatever they are.
Right.
Boo Boo the Fool Pants Company. As long as them jokers fit.
Yep.
Right.
I'm good.
This was Princess Court said in the chat. She said the best bang for your buck, Cap.
Yeah, that's all I want is the best bang for my buck.
Yep.
Something that's good. So maybe I do spend, maybe $200 on the shoes, but I know they're gonna have some longevity.
But
I don't need to spend $200 a month.
Right. I was about to say, because when you get that, you know what you bought, you know why you bought it, and now you've got to care for it.
Right.
You're going to take care of it so you're not having to replace it, every 2 months, 3 months, 6 months, or every year. Because okay, money tight, I got this going on over here, so let me take care of this so I ain't got to keep dealing with this. That's part of a content mind.
That's it. Yes, so we still didn't get through the show, but Lord's will, life lasts. Y'all got some nuggets tonight. All right. Y'all, we are seeking your assistance to enhance our national broadcast. Kindly spare a minute to provide feedback by answering 5 brief questions. Visit us at IsraelUnite.org. Follow us on all social media platforms. Lord's will, life lasts. We'll be back next week. Y'all are tuned in to In the Scripts. Reloaded.
Cut 'em up, 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 cut 'em up. He got cud, he got cud, he got cud, he got cud. Cut 'em up, 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 cut 'em up. He got cud, he got cud, he got cud. He got cuz. He came to the camp with an Edomite doctrine. Open up the sword and the scripts got the chop. He ain't come prepared, so he start flip-flop. Get your precepts up before you come see the prophet. Water of the word flowing out like a faucet. Take heed and apply to your life.